We're gonna spend maybe about an hour, maybe less. We'll see how long. Let's say an hour. So the plan is that we're going to change this minions. We're gonna change the minions Giphy, which is currently being inserted by my ConvertKit Chrome extension for my Markdown editor that makes beautiful newsletters, and gonna try to convert that into a React app so that I can have the same code that I'm already using on the front end, just inserted into whatever this is called. Wow. So yeah, basically we're trying to figure out how to use React in a Chrome extension, which I think is possible, but might require some messing around with different settings and configurations. So we'll see how far we get. And to make my life a little easier, I'm going to go into web app, which is currently what Chrome extension is. Okay, I never committed the Chrome extension, but I'm going to copy the manifest.json file from Chrome extension to here, and let's open it up. So if we go into manifest.json, that is in what's this called, manifest.json in the Chrome extension, should be just fine, and we should have everything. So this still tells us that we are the start URL, the favicon, that we're using create React app, and so on. Now let's see, ls Chrome extension. How did I, yesterday or 2 days ago, how did I tell it to use, how did I tell it what to use? Because we have convertkit.js. This isn't the right, I opened the wrong manifest.json. So we want manifest.json that is directly in web app public, not in public, but the one that is directly in, did I not actually copy it over? I did not. To ls manifest.json, let's open that one directly. So not in public, that is the compiled directory. We want to open this one, manifest.json here, and this one specifies ConvertKit.js, or specifies that it runs on convertkit.com and it runs convertkit.js. So now we need to create convertkit.js, right? But we might need to package this stuff. Might still be better to do this one level higher up. Now let's just try it. Let's try mixing it all together, and I think it's going to be extremely messy, but we can try. So I'm going to copy, let's instead of source, let's have chrome/convertkit.js. I'm going to create a directory called chrome, and cp .. Chrome extension, we're going to get source convertkit.js, paste that into our Chrome directory. So now I can open Chrome convertkit.js, and this is the convertkit.js is now going to, in theory at least, have access to GraphQL, not GraphQL, to React and all of those libraries, and it should also be getting compiled. But I'm not sure what's compiling it, because if we look at our package.json for the web app, we're just using React scripts start and build and so on. So I might need to eject to make this work, which is a problem. I really don't want to eject, but let's give it a shot. So ConvertKit.js, we have the Chrome extension, manifest.json down here. So I should now be able to, let's try changing the URL so that we can make sure that we're rendering something new, or like that the new files are being loaded. So I'm gonna look for a yay thingy. Let's see, what's a good Giphy for us to use? Let's try this guy. So I'm gonna take this, put it in here. And now if we say, now if we go into Chrome extensions, Chrome extensions, and I'm going to remove this tech letter app and make a new one, load unpacked. We're going to load in the unpacked extension random coding letter builder web app. Select, that should load the extension. Yep, tech letter app 1, build better technical newsletters. That's the same thing we have. And now when I reload this page, we should get a different GIF here. Perfect. Okay, so that works. Now let's see if we can get compiling this stuff to actually work. I wonder if we can use microbundle for that. That could be interesting. Because actually, let's see what happens if we just say import React from React. Okay, so we're importing React. It's not doing anything, but let's see if the extension still works. Because if that works, then we don't really have to change much. So going to extensions, reload tech letter app 1. Okay, that reloaded. Reload the page and let's see if unexpected identifier on line 1, which is import React from React, which means that we do need to make this work. So let's try using microbundle for, so should I use React? Should I try to eject and use that, or should I, or would it be better to add a Chrome thing or a microbundle? Let's try adding microbundle. I think that's going to be easier. Yeah, microbundle is good for these things. Let's try that. Alright, so Google or microbundle. Let's see, microbundle from develop it. And we need a, let's add it, yarn add --dev microbundle. So we're going to have two separate build scripts. One is going to be for the web app using React using React scripts and just create React app, and the other is going to be using microbundle, which is going to just build the Chrome extension part. Let's see. So that's loading. Takes a little while to install microbundle, which is silly, but that's how it is. Alright, so we added microbundle. Now we need to go into package.json and we're going to set it up where, let's just add it at the bottom here. Source is going to be, let's say, source not source but Chrome/convertkit.js, and we're going to say that the main directory goes into extension/convertkit.js. Okay, so that's let's have Chrome source and Chrome extension or Chrome dist. Yes, that's going to be perfect. So we're going to have Chrome source and Chrome dist. I wonder why people keep joining and leaving. That's really weird. Move Chrome to Chrome source like that. ConvertKit.js was deleted. Okay, that's our main. Output path for common.js or node for JS modules. Right, and then we go into scripts and we add build Chrome is going to be microbundle, and build and Chrome dev or dev Chrome is going to be microbundle.watch or just microbundle watch. Now let's try yarn Chrome build. Chrome build not found. Oh, because it's build Chrome. Yarn build Chrome. That's gonna run microbundle, and let's see if it creates the thing. Perfect, so it created it. And let's ls chrome dist creates convertkit.js. If we cat chrome dist convertkit.js, we see that it doesn't actually build everything in, but it might still work. And then we have to go into manifest.json, and this one needs to use chrome dist convertkit.js. Now we reload the extension. That reloaded, and we can now go to new to ConvertKit, refresh, and let's see if it loads. Nope, require is still not defined. Okay, so what do we need? For unpackage.com modern.js, how do I build it for everything? Custom entry model, same as first arc to TypeScript typings, mangling properties, all CLI options. Okay, let's try what happens with if we say unpackage. Unpkg, where is it? Down here, source main, and we want UMD. No, we don't want UMD. So why is it output path for common.js? I don't actually know how to tell microbundle to bundle everything together instead of just like putting everything together. I always forget how to do that. Okay, let's actually try unpackage. Maybe that one is going to do it for us. Unpackage, and we say chrome dist convertkit.umd.js. Let's see if that works. Yarn build chrome. Default is imported from external module but never used, which is fine by me. So let's see, convertkit.js umd, convertkit umd.js, and I think this one has everything. Require React module. No, that does not have everything. So how do I actually build this so that everything is bundled together? We might have to end up ejecting, which is quite unfortunate. I feel like I've solved this problem before, but I don't remember. Microbundle package everything. How to consume different bundles, write an npm module, microbundle package without require. Standalone builds, survive.js. Oh, survive.js is from, this is more about other things. Let's see, the scenario is covered, everything is packaged into a single file, you can blah, the build can be integrated, how bundlers work, Webpack and rollup the same but different, you can also use universal module definition, generating a bundle using microbundle. Zero configuration tool to illustrate bundling, set up an entry point below, export default function demo, create a package JSON with a build script, blah, then run npm run but. The dist index is a common JS build that you can use in Node. Index a MJS is for bundlers like Webpack, and the dist is a browser build that you can use in HTML. If you publish your library to npm, Build is another responsibility for the package, but they make your user's experience better. Okay, so UMD is apparently what I want. So let's try UMD then. Chrome dist convertkit.umd.js, and let's do yarn build Chrome. So that is building. Is it? Yes, that built it. And we reload tech letter app here. Bam, that reloaded. Now let's, at least I think it reloaded. Hey Ridari, how are you doing tonight? Reload the page and see if a GIF shows up. Yes, okay, so that worked. UMD is what we want, which means we can remove the main part and say rmrf chrome dist and say yarn build Chrome, and let's see if it just shows up, if only the UMD part shows up. Better builder.js, ls Chrome source. Okay, so that doesn't work. You do need main. Yarn build Chrome. Chrome dist ls Chrome dist. Perfect. So that showed up, and now I can say git status rmrf dist, because we're not going to need that. Git status, and I'm going to rmrf .. Chrome extension git status, and let's go to cd ... and move. Wait, git status git add web app, and let's git move web app star to dot. Fatal source directory is empty. Source web app node modules, destination node modules. Right. Move web app star to dot git status git add dot git status. Let's see if that works actually. God damn it! No, don't. Okay, don't add everything. Let's move web app dot star to this first git status. So the problem was that I accidentally added node modules to git, and we don't want to do that. But let's do git add dot, and let's now do git status, and it figured out that we renamed everything. Git commit -a-m, and we said that we figured out how to build for Chrome. Figured out how to use web app source for Chrome extension. Cool. So we got that. Now what I can do next is go into my manifest.json, which, oh yeah, but I accidentally quit code. VS Code. Let's open that back. VS Code. Letter builder open. Reloads the editor. So we now have everything set up. Let's see if we can actually go into ConvertKit.js in Chrome source, and what I'm gonna try is to render something from the React app. I'm gonna try to render my React app directly into this thing. So I'm going to import React. Actually, I'm going to import React DOM from React -DOM, and my computer just became crazy slow. Why? Set timeout, create element div, editor parent node insert before, but now instead of rendering a div, I'm going to go into index.js from source, yeah, and we're going to try to take this stuff. So we're going to import app from /app, this one, and then take React DOM and render app into our, no, we want this to be React mode. So we're rendering app into document get element by ID, but it's not going to be that. It is in fact going to be target node. Okay, like that, and we need to import React from React. And now I'm going to run yarn chrome dev. So that's going to keep watching my directories and rebuilding them. No. Oh, yarn dev chrome. So that's going to keep watching my files and rebuilding them live as I change things. Okay. Could not resolve /app because it is in /source app. And let's try again, yarn dev chrome. Microbundle watching source compile into chrome dist. Let's see if it compiles. So I'm just waiting for the compilation to go through, and then I'm going to try. Nope, transforming generators is not implemented. Use transforms generator false to skip transformation and disable this error. Okay, I guess we can try that. Why did I remark Twitter user links? Why did I use generators for this? Oh, because it just made sense, didn't it? Okay, user names. For const username of get username's old value, just that keeps doing things. Let's see if Chrome supports generators. Does Chrome support generators? Generators. ES6 generators. Can I use? Let's see. Can I use generators in Chrome? Because we're building. One of the benefits of building a Chrome extension is that you always know that you're using Chrome. It's not going to work in other browsers. So if the JavaScript works in Chrome, it's going to work. It's just going to work in production. We don't need to transform it. Perfect. So we don't need to transform that, which... Jesus, why is my VS Code acting so weird? Where do you think we are? Why is command P not working correctly? Like, why does it still think the web app is there? Whatever. Come on. We're... Okay, so ConvertKit.js, we open... What did I say we're opening? Package.json. So package.json is going to need this transforms generator false. I'm not sure where we put that, but I think it's just here. Okay, now let's try dev chrome again. Hey fuzzy buddy, you're late today. Transforming generators. Okay, where do I put this then? How are you doing tonight, fuzzy? Transforms. I don't know where to put this configuration. Okay, I'm going to Google this, and hopefully Google will tell me where this belongs. I'm doing pretty good, fuzzy. I'm just yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure out how all of this stuff works, or rather I'm trying to figure out where to put transforms generator false. Transforms micro bundle. Microbundle transforms generator false. Where do I put this? To Babla? What is Babla? Babla supports transform. We may need to switch to Babel anyway. People want class property initializers. I think we've enabled all of them for now. transforms. So where do I put this? Transforms in this repository. Commits. Implement define with Babel plugin transform. Expressions plugin issues. Handling for off. The best places to visit in San Francisco. That is a great question, Fuzzy. It really depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to just be a tourist, or are you trying to like visit tech companies or see the tech scene, or like what is your purpose for visiting San Francisco? That's the main question. And then what is the best place to visit really depends on what you're trying to do here. I don't know where to put this option. Transforms. Libraries often wish to rename internal object properties to class members to smaller file names. Microbundle doesn't currently do this by default. To mangle all property names beginning an underscore, add the following. Mangle regex. So bubble plugin transforms generator false. Babel plugin transform regenerator. I honestly can't figure out where this setup goes. Rollup.js, because I think we're using Rollup.js under the hood. I think Microbundle is using Rollup.js. Transforms. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna ask develop it, or maybe we should just let's see if we can convert this remark Twitter user links to not use generators. So we're this is actually a pretty useful thing. So we're getting match user regex.exec. We're executing that on a string, and then for as long as there is a match, we keep returning them. And down here we say for const username of get usernames old value. I don't feel like rewriting this right now because it works pretty well, I think. I mean, it works, so I don't want to replace it right now, which means that we gotta figure out how to not transform things. Bubble plugin config. Where do I put that? Rollup plugin bubble. And where? Right. I am just going to have to ask develop it on Twitter and hope that he replies, because I don't think I can figure this one out. Okay. Why did it do that? Okay, so I'm going on Twitter asking questions. Come on, computer, work. For the love of fuck. Where do I put this config? So it's supposed to be a configless bundler, but we need to add a config. Let's see, develop it, and look id help. Alright, let's see if they are able to help me. In the meantime, we can just disable that feature. So I'm not gonna remark Twitter user links. Let's see where I'm using that. Git grep remark Twitter user links. I'm going to use remark.js. We go here, and we're going to not use Twitter user links, and hopefully that will make it work. Let's try again. Yarn dev Chrome, see if it loads. Pa-pa-da-pam. Microbundle watch. It's now compiling, and when it compiles, we should be able to see, well, unexpected token, syntax error on at undefined 77 and 13. Okay. What? Unexpected token. So let's try yarn start. So yarn start is going to run with create react app, so that might at least tell us whether our code basically works. And if that basically works, then I have no idea why microbundle is failing. And also, why is my computer so slow today? Again. And why is Docker taking up all of my memory? Why is Docker even running? Okay. It's not even opening pages anymore. That's great. It's almost like my computer is purposefully becoming slower because I threatened to replace it with a better computer. Okay. So we know the code basically works. See, this works. Tweets are going to show up eventually. Ah, that got a lot of likes. This shows up. Everything shows up, except we don't actually get anything. So why is microbundle not working? That's a problem. Let's see, what if I just run yarn build chrome, which actually just runs microbundle. Let's try just running microbundle. Okay, yarn build chrome. Let's see, that is running now, and it's supposed to compile, but I think it's going to come up with a syntax error, and I honestly have no idea where that syntax error comes from. Yay, we are off to a great start. Babylon, Babylon, Babylon. Flow remove types plugin. Syntax error. What? Okay, let's try something else. Let's try going into ConvertKit.js, and instead of rendering our entire app, let's try just making a small app first. We're going to make a, let's see, const app, or really not so much an app, just a React component to prove that we can use React in Chrome extensions. So we're going to say that this is a functional component, and it's going to return, let's say, a div, but a div that says hello world, right? This is a very simple React component, and it should just work. So we can say yarn dev Chrome, and that's going to watch the Chrome build and keep rebuilding stuff as we change it. So let's see, default is imported from external. That worked. So that means React as such should just work. Okay, I need to remove the app. Let's try adding a new app. Load unpacked. We're gonna go into letter builder, and this has the manifest.json file, and it should, which means it's going to manifest.json tells Chrome where the source files are. So now if I go back to ConvertKit and I reload the page, we should see hello world here. Uncaught cannot read property render of undefined. What? Render of undefined. So it's saying that this is not defined. Okay. Not read property render of undefined, which means that it doesn't actually work. Let's try console log. Actually, let's see what the code becomes. So ConvertKit UMD JS. So it's requiring React DOM, and then it does not seem, aha. So insert before render t.render. Where does t come from? T equals t, and what? Okay, let's see. Command S. So we now have a slightly prettier version of this. So let's see. Function e and t, and this function gets called here, which gets called, so this is our code. Redactor box, that's get elements by class name, create element div, e parent null, insert before. So before r we insert e, or rather before e we insert r, and then we call t.render with the h method, n and null. And it's saying that that t is undefined. So where does t come from? Where are we calling this function? This is very confusing. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. So n is our app function, which means h, so it's saying that n is supposed to be rendered with the h. H is like React's weirdo, like a virtual DOM something something. But where does t come from? T require React t function t. How am I supposed to use these UMD things? That's the question. Micro bundle how to use UMD file. Standalone builds, how to create JavaScript libraries, making of a component library for React. Okay, let's look at Survive.js again and see if it can tell us. You can add React to your page using its browser bundle. React development, you don't need to set up any build process. Everything's packaged into a single file. The build can be served through a content delivery network. CDN, like unpackage. The build can be integrated easily to online code playgrounds like JSBin. And to make a bundle of your own library, you need to use a bundler such as Webpack, Rollup, or Parcel. Component, source, helper, bundler, blah. A bundler takes an entry point, your main source file. The dist index is a common JS build that you can use. The index m is a browser build, and the dist index umd.js is a browser build that you can use in HTML. If you publish your library to blah, but this isn't actually working, is it? Let's see if we console log app, if that's going to work. So console log of our app. Okay. Extension, reload. What? Okay. Let's reload it and enable it. Come on, stay enabled. Includes the key file, public encrypt test. No, I don't care. It's okay if that is there. Okay, let's try that again. So I'm going to reload the page. That works. So we know that the app is defined, which means React DOM isn't defined. Okay. Load that. Reload the page. Undefined. Okay, so React DOM is not actually defined, which is strange. Why is React DOM not defined? How do we usually... So we usually say import React DOM from React DOM, but here the React DOM isn't getting defined. Why? Okay. Why is that not defined? Micro bundle UMD build React DOM undefined. Problem with UMD build and undefined dependency. Doesn't installing and importing on Twitter globals is new. Images for microbundle package blah. Node native module resolved as undefined in UMD build. Let's see. N is not a function. Bundled modules work as expected. It fails with UMD. Never mind. It seems that I need to deal with external option to manage dependencies. It works like a charm with external run async. Postscriptum still relevant as compressed false generates a string and not a boolean. What? Well, I am not making progress today at all. This is not a great day for me. Bundled code, environment. So run async, node native module, microbundle, external assert. Do you need the UMD build? You probably want CJS for node. Only need the UMD. npm install save assert will get you browserify CommonJS assert, and microbundle should pick it up automatically. Having the same problem, and I've written an extremely simple React component with the intent of bundling it as UMD. I'd like to add that I wrote a small script and land locally. Source map false, name compress. Okay, so this would imply that I don't have React DOM actually installed. Let's try adding that. So yarn add React DOM. So it's installing or reinstalling, and we will see if that works. Great. So React DOM got installed as a direct dependency. So now if I say yarn chrome dev chrome, yarn dev chrome. Alright, default is imported. And we reload the page. Come on. Load, load, reload. No, stay loaded. Okay. And now I'm going to reload here and see what happens. Still undefined. Yeah, so the problem is that React DOM, no matter what, remains undefined. Let's see if anyone replied on Twitter. And why is it jumping to here? Oh, because something is open here. Alright, so I'm gonna check if anyone replied on Twitter, and then I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop live coding. It doesn't look like anyone is watching anyway. I need to use better titles. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so nobody seems to be watching, and I'm gonna stop live coding and try to submit an issue or something on GitHub to get some help with this, because we are not making any progress at all, which is probably very boring to watch anyway. So thanks if you were watching. I will see you again next time, probably on Monday.